I want to talk about the 2001 World Series. I mean, it's after 9/11, the Yankees and Diamondbacks, and Bush is throwing out the first pitch, which there's been so much retelling of that story, and a Secret Serviceman dressed as an umpire, I believe. What was that whole environment and that series like?
That whole thing was incredible. Game 3, the first game in Yankee Stadium, the president was coming. I had the plate that game. That was my plate game. So lucky me. In the postseason, it's hilarious. These locker rooms suddenly have all these people in it that you don't even know who they are. I mean, these are front office people from MLB. There's the television people. There's security people. It's like, who are all these people? Yeah, that show up, and so you have a lot of kind of just distractions that you don't normally have in your normal routine. Plus, oh, by the way, you're getting ready to umpire behind the plate in a World Series game at Yankee Stadium. So hey, stay hot. So so you have all this going on. Well, now add to that, we have the president. Jimmy Joyce and I were on the crew that year, and we got at the stadium really early because we knew of security and everything. And to show you how insane security was there right after 9/11, at Old Yankee Stadium, we used to walk in to the press gate. There'd be a guard there. We'd go down these stairs. At the bottom of the stairs would be a guard. There'd be a long hallway, and then another long hallway. There's a guard there. Then you walk right by the Yankee clubhouse, and then just a little bit farther is our clubhouse, and there's a guard there. On that, not that day, but all 3 games at Yankee Stadium for that World Series, there was a guard at the press gate. There was a guard at the bottom of the stairs. The long hallway, there was a guard about every 15 feet. We walk in, and there's a gentleman sitting there, and we have no idea who he is, and our clubhouse guy. And the gentleman goes, "Hi, I'm so and so, Secret Service." He goes, "I'll be going on the field with you guys in an umpire uniform." And we said, "Oh, okay." I said, "Well, you must have seen our work then." We have to have security come out with it. But he had a bulletproof vest. He had this all underneath the Mark Hirschbeck was on the crew, and Mark was the guy that stayed in the tunnel. So only 6 of us would walk out as umpires, and the Secret Service guy was wearing one of his pullovers. But he had a bulletproof vest. He had a gun underneath that. He had a sidearm. He had cuffs. He had the earpiece. I mean, this guy was wired up, and yeah, it's exactly what they did. They had 2 Secret Service guys in Yankee groundskeeper uniforms that were on the field.
Wow.
The president went to the mound with, he had the coat over. He had a bulletproof vest on. This whole time, as hours, like 3.5 hours before game time, the Secret Service guy he had the earpiece, and you go, "Oh, the president has just left Washington D.C." We said, "Oh, okay, cool." And we didn't know if he was going to stop by our room or not. The first pitch was approximately 8:20, 8:25, something like that. And then about 7:40 or so, he goes, "The president will be here at 7:58. We said, "Oh, okay." We're all in there getting ready. I go in to, use the facilities, and all of a sudden I heard kind of a commotion going on. I go, "He must have arrived." And when he gets there, of course, he has this whole contingent of Secret Service. And when they walk in, one of the guys immediately goes just to the opposite side to that doorway, just to see what's there, And so I've got my back to him, and so I'm standing at a urinal doing my thing, and he goes, "You have a visitor." And I look back and I said, "Oh yeah, I'll be right there." Just kind of standing here, and wash my hands and stuff. And I come out, so I'm the last guy to meet the president because he's come by and he said hello to everybody. Now George W. Bush, I knew before he was governor. He sat right by the Ranger dugout, with the Rangers right by the ball boy. I remember going over like between innings when it was 1,000,000 degrees in Arlington, and the ball boy was out doing something, and I would just grab a couple balls in between innings. I'm sweating, and he'd go, "Hey, looks like you're sweating." Yes, it is Texas in July. but anyway, nice guy. I said, "Mr. President, Dale Scott." He goes, "Dale, yes." He goes, "I remember you. You're the guy that sweats all the time at Arlington State."
Wow.
I said, "Yes, sir. That is me."
That's funny.
I think it might have been the only time ever non-Yankee fans were kind of Yankee fans, for that World Series, just because of the situation.
Because that 2001 World Series, I mean, you watch the Arizona Diamondbacks walk off a Mariano Rivera in Game 7. Do you guys go back to the umpire room and are you guys all just looking at each other? Like, that's incredible. Like, when's that like kind of moment for you guys where it's like, damn, that's awesome?
That particular game, I mean, let's face it, the Yankees go up, Rivera comes in. There's no way Arizona's going to win this game. I mean, by the stats, Mariano just doesn't give up, doesn't blow saves. I mean, it just doesn't happen. And as it turns out, boom, 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 and it's over. In fact, the game-winning hit, which is just over drawn in infield, I'm in that highlight every time because I'm the second base umpire. And
they're going to show that forever. That's amazing.
Show that forever. Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't call infield fly, but I'm just saying.
I wish you did. We are Yankee fans. Wish you did.